Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have more Rainbow High news. We have a first look at all 6 Rainbow High Series 5 dolls in box real life pictures, and just as I thought, some of them look better in real life and some of them look different, so let's get into it. First of all, credit is due to @OnCap8Lock on Instagram for sharing these pictures, these first looks at Series 5, and I did message them there as well, asking them for the pictures directly so the quality was going to be better for the video, and also just to hear the backstory of where did they find these pictures, did they take these pictures, can they like show the backside, you know, etc, etc. They did not reply as of yet, so I'm gonna just show the images that they posted, but they're also relatively good quality images, and as soon as they reply I will let y'all know on my Instagram, which is linked down below, by the way. Starting off with everyone's favorite, Victoria Whitman. Although after people have seen her in real life picture, I think some people have said that she doesn't look as good, and I think it's probably just because of the angle that her head is in. She's looking up a little bit, and obviously, you know, she's also gonna look different with the way she's positioned and everything, so I do think she will look better once you've styled her your own way, once she's out of her box. So I don't think, to me, she doesn't look that much different. She looks basically the same. The only thing is that the colors are a little bit more enhanced, like they look more vibrant in real life, which with the hair being more like a vibrant blonde, and her two-piece is more pink, which I love. It's like, and it is a two-piece. It's a lot of ruffles, and it does seem to have pearls on top of each layer for the skirt and for the ruffles on her top. And as we all know, pearls usually detach very easily on Rainbow High clothing pieces and boots as well. So be careful, y'all. And also on the top, really nice surprise, she also seems to have some embroidery on the top frills, which I love. The rest is kind of simple. She doesn't have any bracelets, any jewelry. She only has a pair of earrings, which are really divine. I love them. They look like lamps, like flower lamps, like old-timey lamps. If you know, you know what I mean. But they look really nice, and the makeup does look like different here. I guess it looks peculiar because of the lips. It's a very specific pattern that they placed the lipstick on, but it's basically the same that we saw in the stock photo, but here just looks different for the angle, because of the angle. Then the makeup otherwise is pretty simple. You know, her eyebrows, which by the way, I'm very happy to say that probably for Series 5 there won't be as many, you know, quality control issues, because the makeup for the most part is very subtle, so I'm very much looking forward to that. But there's gonna be some hair problem, as we'll get to Kim later on. The hair, speaking of, looks great on her, and her heels are great. They're chunky platform heels. They're very simple, but they are new molds. And her nails they do have the longer nails for her as well. The freckles, you can kind of see the freckles on her legs, but because of the lighting, they kind of get washed out on her face. Although I can still spot some freckles. So I'm really happy that the freckles are noticeable, and they're very much there, and very obvious. I love that. And yeah, she's very simple. I mean, it's a two-piece, a set of earrings, and some heels. Like, she is a very simple doll, but I think the detail with the embroidery and the pearls and just her very unique look, I think makes her look really good. And then her accessories, of course, she comes with a sewing machine, a hair dryer, phone case, makeup palette, but no makeup brushes, and then a set of hangers. And her artwork also looks really nice, although for some reason the artwork on these girlies doesn't look as good like with Shadow High Series 2. I don't know what happened, but they just don't look as good. They don't look as stylized and as fierce. So, but that's basically Victoria. I still think she's very pretty, but is she kind of more on the simple side? Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with simple. If you do something simple, then at least have a really good design for it, and I think Victoria definitely encompasses that. Next up, we have Michelle St. Charles, and her bob. Her hair is flying all over the place. But that's good news because that means that they won't add too much product to the hair to gel it in place. That means they're just going to let it do whatever it does in the box, which is good because that means that the hair will be not as big of a mess to get straight. So, and it does seem to have a little bit of a flare at the tip, at the ends, which I love. It just adds to the retro vibe of her look. And then her outfit, it's like a turtleneck dress with the R logo in the middle with the cutout, and then the belt and the jacket. The jacket does look to be the same material like Amaya's jacket for series 1, although maybe it's like the new material that they used for Sunny, junior high Sunny. Maybe it's like more flexible. I don't know. I really hope it is because it's really a pain to pose, your doll when she's wearing like a robust vinyl jacket. It's impossible. And then the boots. I love the white boots with the orange platforms. And yeah, they look really nice. The artwork also looks nice. I don't know what to say. I think she looks great. Oh yeah, by the way, she comes with AirPods. Those little blobs that I didn't know what they were in the last video, in my initial reaction video. Those are AirPods. She comes with extra, quote, earrings because they do use up the earring hole space. So that's really neat. I mean, they are white. They're not like a new color. If she had gotten them in orange or like black, I mean, no, we already got black and white AirPods, so maybe orange would have been like a nice detail. But white does seem to be a really good accent color for her whole outfit ensemble. So I don't mind it, and I think she looks great. I think she probably looks better in real life than her stock photo images. So I'm very glad. She does look really good. But I'm kind of worried that maybe for her makeup, the lipstick, because she is showing some teeth, it's gonna have the same problem like Dia Diamante from Shadow High Series 2, where it's just misprinted, and that leads to many dolls looking different. So I hope that they kind of figure out a better way to print on the teeth portion, the whites of the teeth, onto the lipstick without it looking off, or bad. But overall, she looks really good. I think she looks better in real life. Then next up we have Priscilla Perez, and a lot of people mentioned that she probably looks better in real life, and I agree. She looks better from different angles, and I feel like the hair, it does look really cute, and her earrings are golden hoops, which we couldn't really see before in the stock photos. Her makeup is really gorgeous. I like the hot pink, flamingo pink lipstick, and the eye color is also like very unique. So even though, would she have looked better in a darker, skin tone, like a tan skin tone? Yes, 100%. I feel like that would have made her look more unique. And also the longer dress. The longer dress would have made her look way more unique because most Rainbow High dresses, if they're not wearing a skirt, they are wearing a dress that has a similar length, and if she had gotten a longer dress, it would have just added to her originality, and it's just, she doesn't have that, so she blends in more easily. I think even though she does look different, she still looks very nice, and I like that the dress, the belt, the, little ruffle scarf or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but it looks great. I don't care what it is. Oh yeah, she's giving me Jewel Richie vibes. The whole outfit looks very similar to Jewel Richie's outfit because they both have one-piece dresses. And they both come with some kind of like a fur stole addition, wrapped around their shoulders. And then the heels as well, very simple. So definitely reminds me of Jewel, but just in pink. The gloves, though, I really love the gloves. They're long gloves. They have some kind of detailing at the sides. They're like crisscrossing. I love it. I always wanted longer gloves for Rainbow High dolls, and here we are. So overall, I love her shoes as well. They're giving me OMG vibes, LO Surprise, OMG doll vibes. I definitely saw that mold or a similar type of mold on a lot of OMG dolls. So someone's stealing designs from the OMG lab. But it looks great. I think she looks better. Honestly surprised. Yeah, I think she looks better in real life, and I think, you know, once you style her up, she has a lot of potential. I think she does have a lot of potential. It really is a shame that, you know, they didn't give her a tan or a deeper skin tone, because I definitely feel like that still would have really edged her out to make her to make her one of the top favorites from this series, to make her one of the best from this series. Next up, we have everyone's favorite boy doll, just kidding, Aiden Russell, you know. And I mean, he does look better. He does look better in real life. I think, you know, his face up, just, it comes over more, you know, calmly. It doesn't look as like he's like shocked or something. And the new eye mold also definitely helped to make him look better. The eyebrows perhaps are a little too high up, and I saw some people saying he looks shocked or surprised because of the eyebrows. So definitely feel like maybe the eyebrows could have been placed a little bit differently, and also the color of the eyebrows kind of doesn't match the hair, and the eyebrows usually don't match with the hair anyways, but like maybe he should have gotten darker eyebrows, because they're a little too light brown, and I don't know, it looks off, right? It looks kind of off. So that's also something I saw people mention. The hair looks better, although I'm still confused as to what the actual silhouette and what the actual execution will be of the hair. Is it gonna, I mean, it's probably gonna be gelled to the nines, we already know that, but is it gonna have tinsel? If you look really closely, you can see a couple of strands of hair like sticking out, and they are glistening, y'all. So I'm telling you right now, he will have tinsel. He's gonna have tinsel. I'm so sorry. I know this is probably gonna turn a lot of people off from getting him, if people were wanting to get him in the first place, because tinsel is such a, you know, it's a mess. It's a mess. So I'm very sorry, but he does seem to have tinsel. But because it does seem that he's gonna have his hair, it's gonna be gelled, right? The tinsel shouldn't be too much of a problem unless you wash his hair. So that's good news, I guess, kind of. I don't know, but let's see. I think once you turn his head to different angles, his hair will make more sense. You know, I think from straight on, his hair looks kind of weird. You know, it's like a big blob, but I think that's because there's some perspective to be seen with the hair. So let's see how it actually looks when you actually pose him around and style him. The outfit, pretty simple. I don't think the jacket will have the same fabric chromatic shine that it has in the show, but at least it has the same look and silhouette. The shirts, very simple, and the shoes, very simple. He's a very simple doll, but I still like him, and I definitely feel like he definitely looks better in real life as well. Then we have Olivia Beds. She's the green girl of this series, and I think she looks great. She doesn't look too much different from her stock photos. The hair style maybe looks a little bit off center. You know, the two top buns maybe don't look as centered, but I think that will obviously also vary from, you know, which doll you get. The hair still looks great. I love the different shades. I love the earrings, which I don't know, I can't make out what the earrings are. Like, are they just hoops? In the artwork, the earrings look very unique, so let's see. But her outfit is the main attraction here. The jacket with the matching boots, I still like him. I still think that matching set looks really good. I do wonder what she has underneath though, because obviously she has a top and a bottom piece, but then out of the skirt of the bottom piece we can make out two like beige sleeves or something peeking out. I'm not sure if she's wearing shorts underneath or if it's like the pockets of the skirt. So I'm very curious to see how she, you know, how her pieces are structured and what she has, like how many layers does she really have, because I feel like she has a couple of layers here. Oh, and I love that she has the newer hand mold with the longer nails. I love that. I think most girls in the series here have the longer nails. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Yeah, I think all of the girls in the series have either the like small longer nail mold or like the long nail mold like with Michelle. And Olivia also, I think, has one of the longer ones. So she looks great. Yeah, and her face up, I saw some people say that she looks a little bland in the face. I don't see it. I think she looks great. She still has that sassy look with the eyebrows and stuff. So I still feel like she definitely looks good. The makeup is just very subtle, so I definitely feel like it will really depend on the quality of the picture and the lighting, how good she will look like, you know. And lastly, we have Cleo de Nile. Oh, sorry, this is Kim. We have Kim here instead. And her bangs, they look really disheveled, so that is a shame. But the good news is that you can easily fix that with some hairspray and a rubber band. Just tie the rubber band around the bangs, and then you know, hairspray some product onto the bangs and dab some paper onto the bangs, and they should sit, let it dry, and it should be, you know, good as new. That's what I do with my dolls, Rainbow High dolls, with the bangs. Like I did that with Sunny, Violet, and Tessa, and they look great. So just some, you know, information in case you do have a doll with messed up bangs. It's really easy to fix, trust me. Yeah, otherwise sorry. This is not a hair tutorial, I'm very sorry. But otherwise, she looks great. I mean, she is simple in design. Again, she just has one layer on the dress, and then that's it. The jacket, which also looks really nice, and the earrings, and the shoes. I really wish she had gotten more interesting shoes. The shoes are really a letdown because they're so simple. But you know, what can you do? This is Kim, and even though her bangs maybe don't look as well, which, by the way, that will change. That will vary on every Kim doll. You know, every Kim doll will look different with the bangs. Some of them will stick, some of them will not look good. But while the bangs are a wild card, I'm really glad to see that the makeup looks really nice here. I love the makeup. And it does seem that these dolls are going to be releasing very soon, and that's why we're getting so many leaks already, because it's going to release around February the 26th, thanks to @LightToTheCore Official on Instagram for sharing the release date. So that is very exciting news for US fans. So get ready, you know, get your wallets ready to start collecting Series 5 in February, you know, March, May, April, because I'm pretty sure they will start, you know, spawning and start popping up everywhere around spring and summer. And if you stuck around till the very end, then I have some good news. Thanks to @OnCap8Lock, they actually sent me the pictures and responded saying that it's actually a friend of theirs in Thailand who took the pictures. So that is very exciting, and hopefully soon we'll also get the pictures of the back of the boxes, because I can't wait to see. That was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the loyalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.